Welcome. We're back. All right. We messed up last time. This is actually episode 6.
Okay, this is episode 6.
Episode 6. We are on location. We are in Catalina Island. Beautiful, right? Beautiful Catalina Island.
A whole steer on.
It is a fantastic, beautiful evening. The sun's going down, so we're going to film this before the sun goes down because we want to make sure.
I'm going to go catch a dolphin because I'm cooking it open fire.
Don't think that's legal.
No, it's probably not legal. And I apologize for saying it.
I don't think you should apologize for that. There's other things you should apologize for. Catching a dolphin and cooking it probably is not the highest thing on the list of things you should apologize for. Apologize or do it?
No, I would cook one.
Yeah?
I would cook one.
What do you think dolphin tastes like?
I'll bet it's fatty.
I'll
bet it's a little rich.
I almost feel like gatory. Like I feel like there's probably a lot of...
No, I don't think...
Like that nasty part of the gator, that fat in the tail. Like I bet you it's like that.
No, I'll bet it's more fatty. Like gator's kind of tough meat. And I'll bet dolphins just like if you overcook it or undercook it, it's just gonna be...
If you've ever eaten dolphin, will you let us know?
Please.
Please. I really want to find out what dolphin tastes like without having to taste a dolphin.
It probably tastes like a steak I just had on that back porch.
So what you guys can't see is behind us is there are a couple like little beach houses, and Tyrell, being Ty, decides, yo, ladies, let's check this out. And they're cooking steaks because they're like camping here on the island. What they don't realize is literally
we're sponsoring them for seasoning.
20 yards away from us, we have a freaking cow and a pig and like 1,800 pounds of brisket and all this stuff barbecuing. And they're like, but we're doing steak, which is cute. And like, I'm not mad about it at all, but he's pissed off that they don't have seasoning. Did he bring his fat ox seasoning with him to the island?
I got sauce, but like sauce is different. You season first, you sauce last in case you overcook.
Which we talked about last time, and I'm sure you've never
Are you trying to throw me under the bus again?
Not again, not again. Yeah. But so we're here.
Sauce is to fix what you've done. Seasoning is to help what you're trying to do. That's the difference.
Whoa, dude, okay. I'm not trying to be all biblical on this, but we used to say the difference between grace and mercy. Mercy's like not getting what you deserve, and grace is getting something that you didn't deserve. And I feel like that's like the seasoning. Seasoning
is like your
mercy.
Your preface.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to do.
It's your mercy.
Seasoning,
it's like, it's going to make better. Yeah.
You have a goal.
Grace is, I didn't deserve that because I burnt it.
Yeah. Sauce is like, how do I fix what I've done? That's
look at that. We got Theology 101 with Ty and David.
Yeah.
Not the best theology podcast.
Yeah, but it's true.
But I feel like it works.
Yeah. Seasoning's always what you start with. Sauce is what you fix it
We should start a company and call it Meat Church.
God, really? Wingo. Ah, really? Church it up.
That'll work. No. So anyway.
No, but that's legit, though. That is legit.
I think it's good. We should start a theology podcast. Jeremy Yoder, actually, and I had theological conversations.
I poured tequila in my beer.
No, that was vodka.
Well, vodka, sorry.
This is... I knew this was a mistake to film this late today. I knew this was a mistake. Point of the story is, I don't want to hesitate or wait any longer, so I wanted to make sure we post our podcast with Randy Pauly. Focus.
Buc-ee's is opening.
Buc-ee's is opening.
Don't risk it for the brisket.
Don't risk it for the brisket.
They literally changed the Arizona...
our traffic signs. Which are normally like, hey, stay. Where the amber alerts are and where all the like whatever. Bud. Don't risk it for the brisket on Highway 10.
There's 2 boats right here.
You could probably go catch a dolphin. Have you ever seen Island of the Blue Dolphins?
No.
Or read the book?
I watched Island of Dr. Moreau, though.
That's probably a little different.
And I'm feeling like, look at that guy just hit a tree in his Miata.
Guys,
it's not a Miata, it's a Scion.
We're casting. I'm casting for new co-hosts for this podcast, so if you're interested,
how you doing? You did good. Just hit 2 trees.
That's a Scion IQ.
It's the only thing allowed on the island. Sorry. Compose.
Isn't it weird that this will be your last podcast with me?
Is it really?
That's so weird. I was really hoping you'd make it to episode 10.
Yeah. No, it's weird because I'm taking that boat out for like they offer offshore burial service, and that's basically where I'm going now. So thanks for the last episode. You just put the nail.
I will administer your last rites in our
Hey, are you going over there for steak?
Yeah?
Come over here. I got sauce for you.
We got seasoning and sauce. We'll take care of you guys right now. Wait, she checked me into my hotel earlier.
You did? No,
She-
no, you were on the boat.
No, she
No?
checked me into my hotel.
Oh.
She
I
checked
got
me.
sauce for you guys.
Hey, you guys need sauce and seasoning? I
Amanda!
got you. We're gonna come hook you guys up right now. We just want more cookies in the morning
Josh!
and coffee. You're the morning. You can't get too crazy tonight because you're in charge of the morning crew.
Oh, shit.
They let the
dogs
out.
are out.
We
Dogs
should.
are out.
We should.
Compose yourself.
This is. All right, let's just do this, guys. Because
You look like the one that was showing me where the pretzels were on the boat. That was my
no, it
mistake.
doesn't look at all like her.
Yeah, it does.
You're totally.
No, Josh! We're going to get you sauce. Yeah. Hold on. I got you a few of them.
Aren't you guys interested in taking over his position as my co-host on this podcast?
Say no.
Yeah, but
Bullshit.
We were talking about all
Total
sorts of stuff, and
bullshit.
he's talking
Buc-ee's,
about killing
Buc-ee's
dolphins.
grand opening is what it was supposed to be about.
Welcome to Catalina Island.
They said, "Welcome to Catalina Island." So,
Hey,
all right. Well, I'm going to cut it
Welcome.
here. He's going to keep on talking to the locals. This is the
I'm
episode
sorry.
with Randy Pauly. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Guys, Randy Pauly at my house, in my office, one of the best conversations I had, because it's not the high-powered, crazy, happy,
I'm
fun,
going to come over for a beer.
loud.
I'm coming for a beer.
It's a good conversation. So,
Sorry.
Randy
That
Pauly,
one-
ladies and gentlemen.
Randy,
Yeah.
Buc-ee's, congrats. Nailed it. Fuck, you nailed it.
All right. So we'll call that. That was a great podcast. It's the best we've done.
I mean, we did so good. We talked about the pine.
This is the best podcast I've had so far.
You brought me here to clean. The pit's clean.
Thank God this is so early in the podcast that only my mom listens to, because if people actually cared about it, listened to it, they'd be like, thank you. You're just joining us because we've been talking for the last, I'm going to make up, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And the mics weren't on.
the mics weren't on. So we're going to try to very organically reproduce everything that happened. Quick summary. Randy Pauly's in town. I called him up, said, come on over. You said, heck yes, let's go. We're just relaxing. We're hanging out today. I was like, yes, you need a day off because all you do is work, relax. And you're like, cool, yeah, I'll come over, relax. You even wore swim trunks, which I won't show you from here down, so that you're wearing swim trunks with your nice shirt. And then we talked about how I put you to work instead. And you're in charge of dinner, and you already cleaned up my grill, and you judged me because I had pine wood outside underneath my grill. And I feel a little judged. And then I realized I'm just going to pretend the mics were off and we're going to cut all that out. And that's the easiest thing to do. I don't know. Yeah. So the pine. So what do you cook with then at home then? Or do you even cook at home? Do you get home and you're like, F this, I'm not cooking, I'm done?
No, cooking at home is a normal thing. To answer your question, I have a little bit of everything, wood-wise, just depends on what what direction we're going, what we're cooking, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
There's nothing cooler than pulling out some chunks of cherry or something to sweep, But predominantly we have pecan, hickory, post oak, because it's normal in Texas.
We don't get oak here.
We get mesquite, but I don't really play with mesquite unless I'm doing chicken, and honestly, I'm not even going to pull the mesquite out.
I have piles of mesquite out back. I just don't like the way it
Yeah.
cooks for open fire.
Yeah, it's bitter, and it's not a fun one to play with.
And you win every competition you go to. And now your kid's winning, basically. Your kid's going to start getting crazy.
I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I've had some good wins in my life, but it's a team sport. And I tell
I love that you call it a sport, by the way. And I'm not like, this is where you judge me for having pine and a dirty grill. Like, I love when people call it a sport. Like, I call poker a sport, and it's not a sport. Yeah. But you call cooking a sport, and I love it.
Absolutely.
So, well, talk to me why it's a sport.
Well, I mean,
Sell me.
Like we could go to the pit, so it's clean.
You guys did your warm-ups, and you have a clean facility. Thanks. Yes.
No, I mean It's a blessing, right? This is year 31 for me.
Okay.
On the competition side, I was cooking back when we were called chief cooks. There was no fancy word called like pitmaster.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I started as a bottle washer, but I mean, at the time, but then it was like, oh, I got it. I'm the chief cook.
Yeah.
Which means you're the head guy on the team. My cook-off team's Holy Cow Cookers, and we've got roughly 90-something team members on the team.
Holy smokes.
And that's Holy Cow.
Holy cows.
Yeah, there you go. And
there's a lot of probably now, like, do you ever get busted by like certain religions?
No, not at all. I started as Reverend Randy and Holy Cow Cookers.
Shut the front door.
And I was winning. So what was happening was all these churches were calling me saying, hey, Reverend, would you come speak to our event? And I was so far from being a Reverend. I wasn't even of age to be a Reverend at the age when I started. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, so we cut the Reverend really quickly. But if you look at those original, the OG first couple pictures of the wins, it's me in like a full on black shirt, white collar, whole.
That makes me. I need to find those. I'm gonna have you send me those, and I'm gonna put those here so people can see. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I know. So it was, and so we started getting knocks on our door, and I was like, I better not do this. And so I dropped.
Because your life could have gone in two radically different directions there.
Yeah.
You're either start the mega church in Texas or the mega barbecue in Texas. Which your tent at Houston Rodeo is the size of a mega church. Like
it is quite large, and the team does a phenomenal job, right? We have an ice cream parlor, we have a bakery, we have an espresso bar, we have chocolate milk on tap, we have nitro coffee on tap, we have a pizzeria.
You have air conditioned bathrooms.
Air conditioned, of course, AC and heat, because you just never know what the weather's going to be like. And
where do you store all that?
The barn. Some of it goes to the barn, and then I've got a couple sponsors that take care of me, and like the 14 Connex boxes and shipping containers.
Yeah,
those
14 Connex boxes.
Those go out to the sponsor. Thank you, WW's property, and then I have an 18-wheeler, 53-foot truck that we keep loaded the whole time because we only need it for Houston.
Yeah.
And then I've got a 23-foot pup trailer that goes out to that sponsor's place. So some of those go back, and then the rest goes to the barn. Because for the most part, the barn is where we build the stuff. Because we're always creating for the next year and the next year and the next year. And so a lot of that goes back to the ranch.
That's crazy. And one of those even has like, you have bunk beds, you have like dormitories.
Absolutely. I'm, I want to take care of my team because the team takes care of us, right? Each other, it's not just me, it's all of us. And so I wanted to make sure that one of the biggest headaches at Rodeo Houston is getting in and getting out.
100%.
It's not, now let me say that because I want to respect the show. It's not for the guests, but getting in and getting out when you need to be there for most of the time cooking, that's the problem. It's not bad. If you come at 5 o'clock on Friday, the world is showing up at 5 o'clock Friday. It's like coming game time, for a game, right? You want to go there early. But for our members, I wanted to make sure that they, had the ability to have a bunk on location. And let me tell you, the fun is 24/7.
Yeah.
It ain't
so do you stay on campus too?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you bougie it out?
I actually, no, I'm in a Connex box, and my door actually opens up into the kitchen, and it's because that's where I want to be.
So the action is,
yeah, no, 100%. And so it works because we're all there, and it makes sense, right? Because we're feeding 1,500 to 1,800 people a night.
It's crazy.
We have breakfast complimentary to everybody that's on the grounds in the mornings. So we do a big breakfast. We do a big lunch. We do a lot of military lunches and so forth. So we got to make sure that's all dialed in. So I can't leave. And then you got media, right? We had tons of media coming through. So you're doing media throughout the day too. Yeah. So you blend that in, and then we did the world food eating competition. We did, so we did a couple competitions with our booth.
And they had the cook-off there, the world.
Yeah.
What's that league called now? It's the world food champ.
Yeah, World Food Championship.
World Food Championship, right? Yeah.
And that was fantastic. But we also brought in a couple hundred special needs kids and adults. We brought a ton of military through.
That was super cool. Yeah. So I was sitting there going like, dude, I want some pizza. Because you had a pizza bar there too, even.
Yeah, we make pizzas.
And huge respect. You're like, no, these guys first, and like I love that. I was here for it. Like I was like, let's go get them in there first. But like we were sitting there watching it, and you would march people through like groups at a time of like, hey, these guys are just on patrol here. This is a fire crew. Hey, this was National Reserves. Like, all day long coming through. And you're making sure they're taken care of first.
No, I mean there's Secret
awesome.
Service out there. There's a ton of people that take care of us and keep us safe, and they know that our home is their home, and you know, they make reservations, and we honor them.
It's fantastic. When did you get started in cooking? Like, how old were you?
31 years ago.
31 years. So
yeah, so
12?
I was in my teens, late teens.
Okay.
I wasn't old enough to drink.
Okay.
I wasn't enough to buy liquor. Of course, we were at Houston, and I couldn't even buy the alcohol, so we went alcohol free for a while.
Wait, so you ran your own team then at that age?
Yeah. Holy Cow Cooker
door.
started at was I 1920?
1920?
Yeah, so 19 or 20 years old. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I mean, back then, because I was cooking for cook-off teams back then.
Okay.
And the chief cook overslept, and I was their bottle washer. So I happened to be there because nobody was there. So I seasoned them up, put them on the grill, the ribs, and took them all the way to the finals. And of course, he, you know, because he overslept.
Right. He was old enough to drink.
Yeah. No, I was the kid on it, but everybody else was adults. It was regroup cookers, and so, you know, of course, they did really well, and we did well. And the next year, I went to go get my own spot, but I couldn't afford it. Okay. So I went back to regroup cookers and said, hey guys, you know, competition, I cook mine, you cook yours, I'll still be your bottle washer. And as I was, and I didn't anything except, you know, a couple passes from my mom and my brothers.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then we took overall grand champion my first year out at Houston. Wow. I'm blessed. I think I'm still the youngest guy to win it. Radio Houston.
That's nuts. So at 20, 21, you won grand champion. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. My 20-year-old can't finish his class at college, and you're over here like,
no, it was
crazy.
It was a blessing. It gave me you know, I lost my dad at a young age, so it gave me, you know, an opportunity. And that barbecue, I say barbecue saved my life because, you know, after my dad passed away, I was lost in life. And my neighbor, Rusty, got me into doing county fairs.
Okay.
Because it had everything you wanted. It had girls and live music and food and girls.
Rusty sounds like the best neighbor ever.
Yeah, no, Rusty's amazing. He's
like
still around.
there is a sitcom somewhere where Rusty is that neighbor that like.
Let me tell you,
right?
Rusty is still barbecuing. He's still at every championship that I've won in Houston. You know, and he's the first one to call. Even this year, you know, he was right there out in the crowd, and it's a pretty cool feeling when, you know, your mentor. And I have a lot of mentors in barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very blessed. I've been, you know, every one of them that taught me something, from Tuffy to Lambert to, you know, to Red Rich to, you know, the OG guys from Houston, Trigg to, you know, and I'm very blessed.
Do you feel obligated to say a bunch of names right now because you're going to leave somebody out?
I do. It's terrible because there's so many that were there for me. And I was like, you're right. I'm like, God, I was like, I could go on and go on, but you're right. It's tough because I do owe them that cred.
Yeah.
Because I'm not where I am without what they did for me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's 100%. And I'm blessed that, because let me tell you, back then, it was a very closed book. It was very secretive. It was very hush hush. It wasn't on TV. There was no TV. There was no iPhone. There was no YouTube. So you couldn't just go learn it without going to a county fair or going to an event. And by going to the event, most of the time, those doors were closed. Those tents were closed. You know what I'm saying? They weren't just like, come on by, let me show you what it is. But because I was a kid in the gang, most of those were like father figures to me. Like, it was like, Randy, let me show you what we did.
Right.
I can tell you that my very first year at Rodeo Houston, I was cooking ribs, and I'd put them on way early. And this was the year I went to Holy Cow Cookers. Okay, so it wasn't Regroup; it was Holy Cow Cookers.
The Reverend was preaching,
but I was it was Reverend Randy, but it was still attached because I couldn't afford the $250 it cost to, because I put myself through the school. So I couldn't afford it. But I was out there. I put my ribs on. I go out to a buddy of mine. Oh, God, who was that? Anyway, I'm there, and he's seasoning his ribs, and I'm like, shit, might have been on for 2 hours. And I'm like, uh-oh. But what he did was really surprising. He, before he seasoned them up, he pulled this thing off the back of them. And I'm like,
I'm so bad.
And I'm watching him do this, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? She's like, what is that? Right? And I was like, but I can't say that because I'm like, I'm in the big leagues, right? I'm playing at Rodeo Houston, right? And so I can't act like I don't know what he's doing. So he's like, looks at me, he's like, Randy, do you do this or do you score him? I was like, oh, I do that. I've never touched that stuff on the back of my rib ever. And that's coming from a guy that, that took regroup to the finals of the year before.
So the moral of the story is you don't have to pull the membrane off.
No. Hold on, no. So I really quickly decided I needed to do something of that nature if I was going to go against all these big bad boys again. So I told him I had to go to the restroom. He's like, oh, I got to restroom here. I was like, no, I got to go. And it was only to get away so that I could go over to my ribs. And they had already been 2 hours cooked. So we wasn't no peeling. Saying at that point, it was baked on. So I took my knife and I scored them.
Okay.
And cut them all up. And I had to put some more seasoning on because it jacked up the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I put them back on. And that was the year I won overall grand champion. And let me tell you, I owe everything to those guys.
So do you still do that method then? Or what?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
I pull off this. I pull it off the skin now.
Okay.
Except for beef ribs, because obviously you want that on there for beef ribs.
I feel like that might be a method to try. Like, we're going to leave it on for the first hour and then score it after reseason.
Yeah.
He's drinking a lot of beer.
I know.
This is going to be a late night. I can already tell.
That's okay.
I love him.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's cleaning the grill.
Yeah,
Oh, you already did.
I clean the grill.
I'm going to take credit for it.
Yeah.
I left it dirty, if it's any consolation. At least I'm using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can come here and be like, nothing's used at all.
No, exactly. No,
And that would be, I feel like that would be weirder,
weirder,
right?
Yeah.
If you walked over like, oh, let me take the plastic off.
Yeah.
Let me take the membrane off.
I've been there before.
Yeah.
Got a bite. I was like, ooh, never worked on a new one. All my stuff's hands me down.
So what's the first one you cooked on then? What's the first thing you ever cooked on? Do you remember
Oh yeah,
little Randy run around? What did you cook?
I can tell you because he says it to this day.
Yep.
The year the chief cook overslept, I took Rusty's close pit. David Close does pits in Houston. It was back then. He was the first one of his guy name was Monty, and I remember this to a T. He was the first one to kind of tune a pit.
Okay.
Where you could get 250 degrees all the way across, or using plates across the bottom to use kind of as damper.
Okay.
And he was one of the first guys to do it. It was the coolest thing. Well, Rusty had a pit, and nobody was there, so I got to pick what I'd used. And to this day, he said, "Yeah," and he'll tell the world, "Hey, man, Randy won on my pit," and I did, 100%. It was a close pit. I didn't own a pit. I didn't have enough money in my pocket to even get close to a pit. So for years, I just borrowed pits.
Did you grow up around barbecue, or how did you I know you said you lost your dad early. Did your dad do it, or was it like how did you get into that?
Yeah, so my dad was in the meat business.
Okay.
So he and my grandfather started Blue Ribbon Sausage and Bacon with my uncles. And after he passed, let's just say it disappeared. All that disappeared.
Yeah.
And so, but before that, he would do Rodeo Houston to entertain customers and so forth. And let me tell you, I've heard some stories where he brought in all these different chefs from around the world because he did cut steaks and all that. So he knew all these people.
Gotcha.
And so he brought all these guys in to help win. And I don't think he ever won anything because I don't have any trophies to show for it. And I don't, like I said, but they threw these beautiful parties, right?
Right.
Because he was the Heartburn Hotel. And their slogan was, what was it? Faster horses, prettier women, and better food, or something like that. I mean, you can't have a better.
Yeah, I'm not bad about that. I'm not bad about that.
So I grew up running around.
It'd be bad if you got that confused and you're like faster women and faster horses or whatever like that. That beautiful. That'd be weird. But yeah.
No. So we grew up as a kid running around Rodeo Houston. That's my playground, Rodeo Houston.
Gotcha.
I'm blessed. I mean, that's my family.
And it used to just be the Astrodome, right? Okay.
I was in the parking lot of the Astrodome, and now it's in the parking lot of. Used to call it Reliant. I think we're going back to NRG. No, it's going back to Reliant. I don't know what they call it anymore, but they're changing the name again.
It's crazy.
But it's cool because I grew up running around that, and my mom got on a rodeo committee so we could, because she knew it was important to my dad after he passed, and of course I got on a rodeo committee, and I love it. It's it's for the kids. $35 million in scholarships last year, and it's
nuts.
It's a big number, and it's a blessing.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I see your phone over there, and it made me think about, you said it's for the kids. I think about Cooper.
Yeah.
Your kid is doing the same sort of thing, but he gets the guy like to show him the ropes, like, hi, mentor. But you told me you don't let your son have a phone, which is awesome, because my kids are nerds and on their phones all day. But it made me think about, like, what about you when you were a kid? Like, what did you, like, how did you entertain yourself? Like, you're like, no, Coop, go throw a stick. Like, what did you do? Like,
Well, I
Yeah,
was kind of
no.
old, so we didn't have phones.
But we had,
It
like,
was-
our black and white 13-inch TVs. Like, we had our...
We did, but we weren't allowed to watch them during the day. That was only during family. That was like, no, you were
Okay.
outside. You were, like, if I was at my dad's house, we were flipping baseball cards and having set cardboard table out front trying to sell baseball cards to all.
Did you ever make any money selling baseball cards?
I did. I mean, I kept it good. My brother crushed it and
Yeah.
still is crushing it. Oh, yeah, no.
I thought it would be really cool. I would remember, like, you'd go to the store, you'd buy the Beckett,
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
exactly how much they were worth. Like,
Yeah.
son of a fish, it's not listed. It's only a penny. Like,
Yeah, no.
all the shovel cards.
Yeah, and we'd go to, you know, our dad and mom would drop us off at the Astrodome, and we'd hang out when the drivers and the buses would come out and try to flip autographs and try to chase autographs, and it was part of our life.
You've been a hustler your whole life.
Oh yeah, no,
That's it. It's in the blood.
yeah.
Right on.
And now Cooper is taking the reins.
He is a hustler for sure.
Trying to take Finley, my daughter, into it. Like, come on, Finley. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. She have any interest at all?
A little bit. She's done really well in the kids queue at Houston, Rodeo Houston.
Okay.
She wasn't able to do it this year because of her theater got in the way, because she's big into theater. And like I said, I'll support her with whatever she wants to do, but yeah, I'd love for her.
But I'll support you more than this.
yeah, come play barbecue.
And she's a high schooler, going to be a high schooler, you said?
Yeah, she's going to high school this year.
That's crazy. Musical theater or just theater?
No, theater right now.
I feel like that's less like, I was in musical theater. I'm throwing myself on the bus here. I did that in high school. And I played Danny Zuko from Grease. I got the lead role.
There you go.
Yeah. My sister's no longer with us, but she was the only one that still had it on VHS. So hopefully that VHS is gone too, and we'll call that a win. Like, that's good. But somewhere there's me, in musical theater in high school, and that was embarrassing.
In the last couple events, other than Rodeo Houston, I've been coach on the team. You know,
It's been amazing. Yeah.
yeah, no, that's been the best part.
Yeah.
Like, I got to coach Key West, the kids team, and they took first in, let me make sure I get this right, but they took first in People's Choice. Then they took second place overall. And if they had a few more fish on the boat, I think we would have taken the whole thing.
Dang.
Against all the adults. They were
Yeah.
the only kids team. Everybody was adults, and you had some big players there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when they were like, oh, wait, we got something here. Then the very next question, the next, like, a week and a half before in BBQA in Nashville, I get a phone call saying, hey, would you help? And Sonny Moody's going to help you, and we're going to all put a team together. I think there were 5 team members from 5 different states.
Yeah.
I say that, but was a little gringo on that team, because if she was, then she was.
I don't think she was there.
Okay, then yeah, but I think it was 5 different states. It was cool, like, because the kids never cooked before.
Yeah.
And they took first in pork and third in beef,
Yep.
and that's
Yeah.
out of all the adults. They were
Yeah,
the
it
only
was-
kids team again.
They beat me, and I wasn't happy about it, but
No,
whatever.
but it was I'm saying it's kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
and then we just got back from Memphis in May,
Mm-hmm.
and Cooper and all the kids did phenomenal.
They did
The
so
open
good.
fire,
That was so fun.
like, and just looking at that generation do what they do is phenomenal. Like, it is.
I've said this a million times on here. Like, those kids will outcook me in a heartbeat. Like,
yeah.
once little was it a Fat Pastor Junior? What's his name?
Miles.
It is Miles. Good.
Is it
Once-
Miles?
Yeah. No, Miles is the other guy.
No, Miles. I have him in my phone because he's in
yeah.
the group text of
Okay.
the kids.
Yeah. Well,
So,
he showed up. He showed up, and he once he busted out like the Starbucks whipped cream thing, but it had tallow in it. He's putting a whipped tallow. I was like, out of my depths. Sorry.
No, we're out. Yeah,
It's done.
Yeah,
Throwing up my hands.
Yeah, no.
I have Ty outside cooking all. He's dropping tri-tip on the floor. So
No, they're very good at what they do. It's a blessing to be their coach. It's a blessing to watch them do what they do. And it's cool because it keeps them off of this.
yeah.
You know, and that's the key, is to get these kids off that, get them out and about. you asked what I did as a kid, without that, because we didn't have that, was, you wouldn't just, we had clubhouses. We had, we were sneaking in places we weren't supposed to sneak in.
Yes.
We were building Legos. We were G.I. Joeing.
Where was your clubhouse at?
We had 2 of them. Brookburg had one about 4 streets over.
Okay.
And then I want to say his name was Keith Gottlieb, and he lived across the street, kind of catty corner from my mom's house.
Okay.
And he had in the garage, because if I remember right, his mom was single mom at the house. My mom was a single mom at the house. So, but they had extra space in the garage, and we had turned in, like there was a back door, like dog entrance that we used to go in that we had built.
That's the best.
And like I said, if not, we were running over, taking the bikes over to Brooks' place. And I still talk to Brooke, for crazy enough. He's one of the ones I keep up with.
That's crazy. Ours was my buddy Leo and Andy around the corner from us. They had the full-on treehouse, like in the movies, treehouse. Like I'm probably gonna break my leg, like coming down the ropes on the way down, like legit treehouse. And it was made. That was like the spot. That was the spot. And what's crazy, Andy actually lives here in Phoenix, and I reconnected him a couple of years ago. I did my first rib comp, and he actually came out and cooked with me. So it was one of those full circle. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, the clubhouse was where it's at. But what I also outside that generation was like, there was also the one kid who had all the games too.
Yeah.
So there was like, if you want to play video games, you went to Drake's house. Like Drake had
all the video we were games. Kind of before that. You know, you had the Atari.
Yeah.
That was all, but But that old generation, we weren't allowed in the house during the day. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to go play outside.
Right.
Play outside. Now, Mom had a pool, and it was a community pool.
Okay.
So it was great. I mean, we spent a lot of time in the pool.
Yeah.
Like there were many pool parties, and Mom, if we skipped school, it was okay as long as we were at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like we couldn't just skip school. And it had to be, you know what I'm saying? It had to be regulated. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
I skipped school once.
Yeah.
And this was because my mom would always find out. I kid you not. I skipped school once, and I got hit by a car while I was out skipping school. Yeah. And so that was. You weren't supposed to be there, David. Yeah, I was, and I get like, you have moments in your life where like you can see each frame by frame by frame. That was that moment. We went to skip school. We went to Pioneer High School. We went to the corner. I wanted Mexican food because I'm a fat ass and I wanted a burrito, and my buddy wanted Burger King. So I grabbed this beautiful, nice, great burrito from Super Burrito, and I was Burrito Brothers back then, and we're going across the street, and this car comes up and just nails me, boop, and I go flying, and I'm doing flips in the air like it's a Matrix, pre-Matrix. And you know how like at a lot of like industrial areas, there's like the grass and then the sidewalk and then more grass. I cleared the grass and the sidewalk and wound up on the second grass after going all the way over the car. And Anthony came in running after me, and he was just stoked because I did not drop my burrito.
That's what I was going to ask about. I really wasn't concerned about you personally because I know you're here, right? I was really going to ask, did the burrito make it? Like, that's what I wanted to know. Like, you had me so in it, like, does the burrito make it? Dun, dun, dun.
Dude, it was, I am not athletic by any means, and I was even less athletic then. I was in drumline and musical theater. You know I wasn't athletic. But I held on to that like it was like Friday Night Lights. I'm carrying this, and somehow I learned how to put 2 hands on the ball and everything, and like, cradled it, and yeah, man, I fell. I even like fell like intentionally with the shoulder first so that I wouldn't land on the burrito.
On the burrito because it's smashed.
It was important. It was important.
You had your priorities right.
Yeah, and then because I was so like scared of everything, the guy gets out of the car. Oh, you're right. He's like, no, is your car all right? Are you okay? How's the car? Like I was so concerned that I was gonna get in trouble and that I broke a car or something that I was concerned that I had dented the car. That's. Yeah, so I don't ditch. It's the point of that story. I learned my lesson right away.
See, kids, that's cool.
Oh, you'll get hit by a car, and you might lose your burrito.
Yeah, exactly, and it's not worth it.
Not worth it. That was a good burrito too. Yeah. What was your favorite like thing to eat growing up?
Chinese food.
Chinese food. What would you get?
Oh my God, we had yakisoba, which was with Dynasty. It was called Dynasty.
Okay.
And it was right up the street from the house, and it was a buffet. And oh my God, I could like every holiday, every birthday, all I wanted was Chinese food.
Chinese food. It's a party.
Oh yeah, no. And she knew us. Like the lady knew us. Like she was part of our family.
She gave you an extra little fortune cookie. Like, what's up?
Oh no,
Reverend Randy, here's an extra one, and an orange cookie with the almond just for you.
No, we didn't. We never had those, but we definitely got extra fortune cookies.
Okay.
So much where in high school, I found out where they made the Chinese fortune cookies.
Yeah.
And I'd go buy the reject bags for $1.
Yeah.
And I always had fortune cookies on me. Like always had fortune cookies.
We need a recipe with fortune cookies incorporated, like a fortune cookie crusted pork chop or something.
To give you an idea, my rehearsal dinner from our wedding, we rented out a Panda Express.
Shut up. That's great.
Because I love Chinese food. And I didn't want to just be boring country club, terrible food, you know.
Boring country club. You shut up, you poor. You're rich. Boring country club. I've seen a country club. Like,
well, that's simply I'm saying. Like that's what they would do. Like, you know, my friends would do that. Like rent out a hotel or whatever.
Yeah.
And
they would go to the fancy. Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh. And so we rented out a Panda Express.
That's fantastic.
And that was back when Panda Express just got to town, so they weren't really busy.
Did they have orange chicken yet? Because in my mind, like orange chicken, like everybody's like orange chicken's always been there. But I remember a time going to Chinese restaurants and them not having orange chicken.
Correct.
It was like
Panda
96.
Panda Express always had that. I remember. Yeah, no, Panda Express. That was their staple. That's been the staple since I remember.
Okay.
So we literally rented out. We had a bar out of a buddy of mine's trunk. Put a bunch of liquor bottles. So if you wanted to spike your drink, you just walked outside and spiked it. The invitations came in a fortune cookie.
Shut the fuck up.
So it's actually a little box with fortune cookie, and it was because I knew the guys from the fortune cookie factory.
Yeah.
So we bought fortune cookies with the date, saved the date, and the whole invitation was the actual fortune cookie with the extra information on the fortune.
That's freaking rad. That is great.
Yeah.
We had ours at a place called Steak Corral, and it is as steak corral-ish as you imagine it to be. It was like the $5 ribeye kind of steak corral. All you can eat salad bar. They had the little saddle for the kids so they can eat their Sundays there. And we had our rehearsal dinner at Steak Corral because the most expensive steak on the menu that came with your baked potato and your all-you-can-eat salad was $12.99.
There you go.
And it was like, and so it's like, it's the joke of Whittier. Like Steak Corral is like a big joke place, but no, like for us, like no, like I grew up on like, I thought that's what a good steak was supposed to be, first of all. So shout out Steak Corral if you're still around, because I still think your steak is amazing. Yeah. But it was like the cheese toast and that, and we had I think it used to be a Bob's Big Boy, because there's a guy, a Bob's Big Boy out front, but he has a cowboy hat and a lasso.
Oh wow.
So probably back in the day it was, but Steak Corral. So we did the same thing. We're like, we don't want some bougie shenanery. I was trying to get the In-N-Out truck.
Well, we didn't have
But they didn't let us.
I wasn't wealthy then.
No.
I'm not that I'm more now, but I'm just saying.
Oh, but
I was just
as
fire
an
department
adult,
back-
you have
I
money
was
to
just a
spend stuff on
firefighter.
fun
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah. So I was a firefighter back then.
I know you're a firefighter.
Yeah, for 24 years, Houston.
Really?
Yeah, so.
That's rad. Thank you. That's cool.
So I just retired about a year ago.
I had no idea. I thought you were just like full-time, like cooking for competition for Buc-ee's. Like I just thought that was your thing.
No, I do Buc-ee's, and then I work for the Texans.
Okay.
I handle the mascot game day of the Texans.
Okay.
So anywhere you see the mascot at game day of the Texans, I'm right next to him.
So we've probably met in the past, and I just didn't know I met you.
Yeah. And then of course Buc-ee's.
Dang.
So
Which one of those are your favorite out of those three? Well, that's me, because there's a lot of things that are favorite. Which one's the most like rewarding that you're like, oh man, I love this?
I love the fire department. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it got to where we got really busy at Buc-ee's, and I just had to, and I knew that once I did the 20 plus years, I was like, okay, and it was funny because I took a rodeo leadership class.
Okay.
And my
coach, where would you take a rodeo leadership class?
The rodeo Houston actually takes, like, you can apply to get it, and it's because I was a chairman, I was in upper leadership with the rodeo, and they give you a coach. It's really cool, unbelievable. One of the coolest things I've done, and they talk about all kinds of things about personalities, and it's unbelievable. Well, one of the things my coach said was like, Randy, if you get rid of that, you could do even more. Because you're the kind of guy that wants to do more and you like to do more. I'm not going to tell you not to do more because you're going to do more. She said, but you can do more. And she was 100% right, where I was able to give that up, the fire department up. And it was tough, because like I said, my guys they were the best. Like you were saying, and the skill set of saving somebody's life, whether you're running into the fire that's, or you're pumping on somebody's chest to keep them alive. It's all of that where you're just, you want to take care of it, right? So it was a task. It was different. It was a different reward. It wasn't money. We didn't get paid. It was terrible pay. But you didn't do it for that. And the coolest part about the fire department was all those guys and gals didn't do it for pay. They did it for the love of the craft, the love of the be able to help somebody.
It's like,
yeah. And so it was pretty awesome because I was able to, I've done a lot of good with these hands, saving people and so forth. And let me tell you, it's hard too. I'm not here to paint a beautiful, sunrise with a rainbow and all that, because I saw a lot of death too.
Right.
Which puts a callus on yourself, right? So, but let me tell you, it's you going to that and then going to like Buc-ee's, you're going to Holy Cow or the Texans. A bad day is really not that bad because the bad day at the fire department was
that
really
perspective
bad.
Is everything.
And so if you think about that, it's given me, the ability to be able to like, okay, I can get through this day because I know it's not as bad as some of my bad days. And because, I've called some people, and
giving them bad news.
Yeah, no, I'm saying not as in call, as in like when they die, you say calling it. So like you worked on them and you didn't save them. So, and you get a lot of those because it was their time. Even when you throw the book, and then sometimes you throw the book out and you get the save, and and that's the blessings. But
it's crazy. It makes a lot more sense. Earlier you said, I won't drop names, you said that somebody told you when they autographed something, said you saved my life. And so I won't ask for story because that's not cool. But now that all makes sense now. Like I had no idea. I was like, well, that's cool. You saved somebody's life. I was like, I didn't get it, but that's cool. That's
cool.
It's awesome.
It is a blessing. And let me tell you, I use it, because every so often you show up and you're like, you happen to be there when it happens.
Yeah.
And I'm able to do what I know. And now that even like I'm here now, right? God forbid something happens to somebody, I'm going to do my best to keep them alive till the ambulance gets here or till the fire truck gets here. And it's kind of cool having that skill set. It's a blessing. And let me tell you, at home, but it was the reverse at home. Like I remember the first time, my daughter was sick or Cooper was sick. And of course I wasn't showing any emotion.
Right.
And my wife was flipping out. She's like, you don't even care. And I was like, no, I do care a lot. This is our kid. But it was, it was kind of the first real trauma we had of some sort. I don't remember what it was. Yeah. But she was looking at me like, you don't even care. I was like, I do care. But I'm focused on the task at hand. And the task at hand is doing what I need to do to save that piece.
Yeah.
And so it did. And then she realized. And now she knows. But let me tell you, I did CPR on my brother's wedding day from the chapel to the party on the VIP bus. Because one of the guys fell out, and like I'm literally on in Vegas Strip. Yeah, because got married in Vegas, and
there you are giving mouth to mouth on a Vegas Strip.
No, it was literally we were in his shuttle bus, his VIP bus.
Yeah,
and I had my kid at the time. Finley was a little one, and I had Finley. I don't think we had Cooper, and I was sitting on the seat, just kind of having a good time with my daughter. Yeah. And my mom, I remember my mom saying something in that tone in her voice.
Hold on, I got to get Ty another beer.
hey, Ty, will you hand me a water, please?
Like a silver water or
like a regular water?
Okay. Yeah, I got you. How do you
Thanks,
want
man.
your cucumbers cut?
Just regular little discs. Yeah.
I got you.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So my mom said, hey, we got one.
Yeah.
Not really got one, but it was like, I look up and I'm like, that guy's laid out. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? And I remember we're driving down the Vegas Strip.
Yeah.
And I'm pressing on somebody's chest, telling the bus driver, pull the F over.
Right.
So we can get some real medics on this bus.
It's my wife's a nurse, and she worked cardiac step down, and then she did all the other stuff, and she's way cooler than I ever am. And I remember calling her one day, like, I was having a crap day at work. I was like, oh, this guy did this, blah, 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 and all this other stuff, but I did this and I did that, trying to like boast, like, here's how hard my day was, and here's all the stuff that I've done. And she's like, how's your day going? She's like, well, we had this guy code and he, blah, blah, blah. And this guy did this and we did CPR for 20 minutes and he's back now. And I was like, cool. Yeah. I'm like, I had to sit on a conference call for 30 minutes and you're Jesus, like bringing back to people from dead. And like, and it puts us in perspective of like how hard we work and like what we do. But I will tell you that when Steven shoved a Lego up his nose and was way up there, I was the one that got it out. She's going to jump on you. And she'll want to be a lap dog. Yeah. I strategically plugged this nostril and just blew into his mouth as hard as I could. And the Lego went shooting across the thing. I saved his life.
Let's go.
That's on me.
Let's go.
That's on me. I'm taking the
Yeah,
there.
many a days I've lied to my mom, my wife. How was your day? Oh, it was fine.
Yeah,
I was like,
no, it wasn't.
I didn't save 2 people, but I'm
I'm not going to unload on you.
But it was her time. I didn't have a skill set. I mean, threw the book at him. We just, but yeah,
it's crazy. Dang. Well, I'm be real. There's like 500 different ways I want to take the conversation because I think it's super fun, but I also want to be honored of your time and hang out with you. So I just wanted to tell you thank you. And I think we're gonna go make sure that Ty's not burning food. And
we're gonna eat some food and grill some food
Yeah.
and barbecue.
We're experimenting with recipes today.
Yeah, we are.
I shouldn't say the recipes. We're experimenting with food because there's no real recipe. It's just
We're just throwing it together.
And we're gonna try some different tastes, different flavor profiles, and then we're gonna jump in the pool because it's Phoenix. Because what else do we do? And it's hot.
110 degrees outside.
And I don't wear cowboy hats with shorts and running shoes, but it should be good.
Well, I wear a cowboy hat every day. I rarely wear shoes except the Texan. These are actually Texan shoes. Because I don't wear shoes. I don't wear tennis shoes. I mean, rarely do I wear tennis shoes. I wear boots every day.
Even with shorts?
No, if I'm in shorts, I'm usually in flip flops.
Okay.
But because I didn't know where I was going in this town, you could go hiking or something. I had no clue where I was actually going to go today.
I kind of want to wear shorts and boots now. I feel like that's why I don't wear boots, because everyone wears boots at like the open fire contest, and I want some cool boots. And I actually went and bought them, but I'm like, I am a larger man, and wearing pants all the time is not in my wheelhouse.
Yeah,
I do not like wearing pants. To clarify, I like wearing like clothes, but pants are not my thing. Shorts, and I can't wear boots and shorts. Like
that makes sense when he came to the door, how he did. Totally makes sense now. Okay, guys. Yeah, it makes total sense.
Should have seen how I left. Wait, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, and that's where we leave it. Yeah. All right, well, let's go eat.
Let's do it.
I don't know what just happened there. I'm not hip. I don't hang out with the youth.
Garcon. He's not answering.
What up, Doc?
Hey, Garcon.
What's up, bro?
Hey,
Where you at?
sneak out that back gate and get me like a bottle of each sauce out of my bag.
Your bag? Okay, where's your bag at?
In the alley by the firewood.
And you can find any good seasoning.
And any seasoning. Just grab some seasoning off of any table.
Okay, so a couple bottles of fucking barbecue sauce and then seasoning.
Yeah,
If I
absolutely.
Get, okay.
Absolutely. And then look down the alley and we're sitting by the beach. Yeah. Look at the beach. Yeah, and then we're going over to this house and we're gonna eat steak.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Ty it's a podcast. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Ty just procured some sauce and seasoning for our guys up here. But yeah, man, fun times hanging out with Randy Pauly.
Randy's awesome.
So he left the house that day.
And don't let anybody tell you any different, but Randy actually burned a tri-tip at David's house, which was weird to me because I felt like it was like...
The funniest part of all of this is that the people that just watched this episode or listen to this episode, this is also the episode where you interrupted us 7 times to get beer in the middle of the episode.
While I was cooking?
Yeah, while you were burning the tri-tip.
So you outed me already.
Yeah, it was out in the last episode, and now you're here.
Yeah, so the tri-tip accident is already live.
It was already there. It's already done.
I'm going over to the neighbors.
All right. You go over there. I'll finish off this episode, buddy.
No, you won't. Not by
I've been
yourself.
trying.
Not until I see that sauce coming down here.
Anyway, guys,
I did screw up Randy's tri-tip.
You did.
We had a great dinner. David kept contributing extra beers.
I don't think I contributed anything. I think you consumed, not I contributed.
No,
I mean, you drank the beers that I bought. The irony of this is I buy beers for the house and I don't drink beer.
That's why there's like.
But there's never any there
18 different beers that are
when
all
he
different
leaves.
flavors.
There are, yeah.
What did you just say?
I keep a cornucopia of flavors of beers for you. Hey, real quick, Ty, before we take off for this day, because the rest of the week is we're cooking tomorrow. The big festival.
We got
tomorrow.
the whole steer over there.
The whole steer over there. We already said that in the
Catalina
front part.
Island. I know, but I'm about to go swimming and fishing.
We did that.
Same thing.
Let's wrap this up, Doc. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we did that.
Here comes the sauce, dogs.
embarrassing.
Sauce is
So
coming.
embarrassing. So we did
coming
that.
in hot.
I am in LA all week, and then I'm gonna hit up Gundo Barbecue Comedy Festival with Dave Williamson, his best friend Mel, and all the people. Uncle Chico out in El
Mel's
Segundo.
going out there?
Yeah. You're not. You're gonna be in
My
Montana.
best friend, Mel?
Yeah. You're gonna be in Montana.
Oh, I can't say that.
You can't say that. Nope. You can't say that either.
Fuck. There's so many rules, man. So many rules these days. I'm gonna go and have some sauce in the neighbor's house.
Leave the
I'm gonna
mic
let
with me,
you
yeah?
finish
Leave the
this
mic
one
with
up.
me. Leave the mic with
that's
me.
Probably smart.
Yes, that's fine.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there.
All right. Anyway, point of the story, guys, is thank you so much for hanging out with us. Episode number 6, now in the bag. If you want to be a co-host, we're going to need a new one soon. If you want some Fat Dogs barbecue sauce, use my code FATKID10. You get 10% off. If you want to be like Josh, then you want to be a winner in life.
Right.
Go follow Josh. Hey, Josh, what's your Instagrammy stuff?
Backyard_boogie_BBQ.
And if you ever wonder what it takes to be an awesome person, a great person in life, it's putting up with Tyrell. And you do a great job of being one of his babysitters. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
That's all we got this week, guys. A little short episode because Ty is on a good one. Don't ever get in his level. And he's in the neighbor's house.
God.
He's in the neighbor's house. All right. There's no police. So, okay. Later, guys.